I'm at the monstrosity that is LAX. I'm off to London today. I'm flying double business class from LAX to JFK, and then JFK to London Heathrow. Why didn't I fly direct? Let me check in, I'm gonna tell you that. All right, so you will not believe the flight I got for $400. I'm flying business class the entire way to Heathrow, London, 400 bucks. And I wasn't able to fly direct this time, but it is possible to fly direct for that ticket price. They just didn't have a flight available for me. I'm gonna get inside the Sky Club. I'm gonna settle in, get a cocktail, and I'm gonna tell you how I did it. It's not a gimmick. A lot of people can do it. You just need to know how. So I'm gonna walk in here and get a cocktail. All right. Since I have two meals today, since I'm flying from LAX to JFK, there's a meal on that flight, and then because I'm flying from JFK to London Heathrow, there's a meal on that flight, so I promised myself I wasn't going to eat until my first meal. I'm going to stay hold to the promise, but I'm going to stay true to the promise, but this LAX Sky Club is pretty good. I'm going to walk you through it, show you what they have to eat. Alright, so I have two meals today, one from LAX to JFK and another one from JFK to Heathrow. Two different meals, both prepared. I pre-selected them. I'll let you know what they are in a bit, but I'm still going to give you a tour of the Delta Sky Club here. So, coffees, it's always like light snacks here. It's always some type of carbohydrates and some snacks. Beer on tap, which is cool. And then they have more refreshments down here on this end. Excuse me. So one of my main points on this channel is proportionality. The size of the Sky Club or the size of the hotel gym should be the size of the airport or the size of the hotel respectively. They should mirror. And because LAX is such a monster of an airport, Delta should have a large Sky Club, which they do. So, I have 20 minutes before my flight boards, so I'm gonna get down there. Here's how that works. So if you're a Delta Diamond, and to be a Delta Diamond, you have to fly over 125,000 miles in the air each year, and then you have to spend $15,000 with Delta. And that may not seem like a lot, but LAX to JFK is only about 2,000 to 2,500 miles. So a round trip is 5,000. You would need to fly that over 25 times a year in order to qualify for the $125,000 quota. Then you need to spend $15,000 with Delta, and that may not seem like a lot, but it's actually dollars spent with Delta. That doesn't include the taxes or other fees on a ticket. So if a ticket is $700, only $400 of that actually goes to Delta, approximately. You know, the other $250 or $300 goes to the government for taxes and fees. So a $700 ticket is nearly half down to $400, $450, and that only qualifies for the dollars spent. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money to qualify for Diamond. Typically it's business travelers, but I do run into some leisure travelers as well. So Delta gives you some perks if you are a Diamond member, and you get to select from a basket, and they give you, and I'm going to go through them in a little bit, but the ones I selected were 4 business class upgrades per year, and then I selected 2 $200 vouchers. So a business class upgrade works as follows. You buy a coach ticket, just a general economy fare, and then you call Delta and you ask them to upgrade you to business class. So you can essentially garner a $10,000 seat for the price of a coach ticket. Now my coach ticket was around $800, so I used my 2 $200 credits that they gave me for the year for being Delta Diamond, and then I called them and wanted to use an upgrade certificate. They gave me 4, so that means I can travel business class 4 times each year. Now, to and fro, inbound and outbound, is 2 certificates. So you basically get 2 round-trip business class upgrades per year for being Delta Diamond. So again, this flight was $800. I just booked a coach ticket. I had them use 2 $200 certificates, and then I called and used my upgrade. So I'm flying business class at $400. And anyone who's a Delta Diamond has this opportunity. You just need to select your perks. And Delta has really doubled down on their Diamond members. They've made it harder to attain the status. There used to be a loophole where you could just spend your way via an Amex credit card. You could spend your way into Platinum or Diamond status. And Delta has really corralled that and made it much more difficult. So the people in the air, the people actually flying the flights, are the people who are the ones gaining Diamond and Medallion status for the most part, and they are rewarding those people by having better meals. I selected 2 meals. By having better meals, a better experience, making it easier to get upgrades, making sure that the lounges aren't as filled. Delta lounges used to be awfully filled. If you fly Delta, it used to be so hard to even get inside the lounge because they made it so easy for people to get inside there. They've made the protocol much more stringent in order to qualify for Medallion status, and therefore the people who are Medallion members find upgrades and perks much more easier to attain. So I'm going to get to my seat. I'm excited. I've flown Delta One before. You get a lay down bed, they give you some headphones, they give you a pillow, they give you a menu to choose from. I already pre-selected my meal. If you fly a lot, you know that meals are finite. So sometimes you have to, if you really want to eat on the plane, if that's important to you, you try to kind of choose a spot that's in the middle, like row number 3 or row number 4, not too far in the front, not too far in the back, because if they start in the front, they start in the back, you might not get the meal because there's only half and half, all right? Delta has taken a lot of the guesswork out of that. They email you ahead of time. They say, here are the 3 or 4 options we're going to have on our flight. Which one would you like? So I can fall asleep, or I can sit in the very front or sit in the very back, and I'm not concerned with missing out on my meal. So I pre-selected 2. I believe I picked some type of upscale meatball selection on the first one, and then on the second flight I chose the short rib. So I'm going to make my way down to the gate. I'm going to get a Bloody Mary. I'm going to sit in and relax, and I'm going to go off to JFK. I'm going to land at JFK. I think the layover is about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to go off to London. So hopefully we'll get a chance to tour the JFK Sky Club as well. It's just as large as the LAX one. In fact, it's much larger. The JFK Sky Club is sprawling. It is huge. It's on a second level, just like the one here at LAX, and it's pretty nice, really large, plenty of seating. So hopefully I can do a walkthrough of that. But without any further ado, I'm gonna get down to my gate and get on my flight and see what the Delta One cabin is looking like. $400. $400. All right, gate 22. That's where we're headed, right down there, right next to Barney's Beanery. It's an Irish place that doesn't have Guinness on tap, by the way. It's kind of a faux pas, borderline sacrilegious. I don't know, not feeling it. Gate 22, we're gonna make our way down there. Let's go. 22 is one of my favorite numbers, by the way. Just saying. That means it's going to be a great trip. Oh, I got it.
You did.
Thank you.
What's your seat number?
Alright, so just got off my LAX to JFK flight, landed JFK. It is 9 p.m. And I must say the meal, the braised meatballs are pretty good. I'd say restaurant quality. No Michelin star or anything like that, but restaurant quality for sure. We're going to head up to the Delta Sky Club, which I believe is up here. And it's one of the cooler ones. It overlooks this entire area. So we're going to head up there, maybe get a drink, and decompress for an hour. Then we're back on our flight to Heathrow. All right, Sky Club, New York. Okay.
Your gate is going to be B30.
How does that Sky Club compare to this one?
It's the big flagship. It's cool.
It is. It's a flagship one? All right, well, I'm over there. All right, thank you. All right, bye. All right, so I'll do a quick walk around of this Sky Club. Apparently this isn't even the flagship one. Hi. Hi. So this is the only Sky Club I've been to, but apparently there's one better than this. As you can see, this is C Terminal, or Terminal 3. I haven't spent a lot of time at the JFK airport, so I'm not sure. But as you can see, there's a ton of seating. And it's quite empty, which I prefer. Different masks on the walls. And all right, I'm off to C60, off to the flagship Sky Club. I don't know if it's better than this one. I'm excited. Off to the other Sky Club. Let's go check it out. Just came across a fleet of flight attendants. That was like an army. You see behind me, it's like an army of flight attendants. They're in droves. It's militant. All right, so check this out. This is a flock of flight attendants. It's like an army. Not that guy. How many was that? 20, 25? It's like a herd. I've never seen that before. Anyway, off to the Sky Club. I walked right by it. Let's go check this out. I like JFK at 10 p.m. by the way. It's less chaotic. New York with less people is a great idea. Alright, let's check this out.
Drive-through bar.
Alright, let's check this place out.
So should we just go for it? Yeah.
I don't know if this is the flagship one. I think the other one was the flagship one. Maybe I misinterpreted it or misunderstood. But I don't think that this is the flagship one. Let's see what we have over here.
We're gonna clock out of
Yeah.
I'd rather be on the plane in my seat.
Which do you think has more milk in it?
Why'd that guy just stop there? Alright, so there's the front. That's right where we walked in. And then this is the end of it. All right, so that's just a quick tour of the other Sky Lounge here. Seems to be kind of similar to the other one. They said this one is the flagship one, but they look pretty similar to me. This one is definitely more bustling, so there must be more flights out of Terminal B than where we were. A lot more people here. Alright, leaving the Sky Club. Decided not to get a drink. I'll have one on the flight. And Bloody Mary count is already at 3, by the way. So we'll take it to 4 when I get on a flight, and that's going to be it, because if I have any more sodium, my face is going to start looking like a pumpkin. It swells up like crazy. So we are off. We are boarding. I just got the notification. We are off to Heathrow. Got another business class seat, again, for $400. I articulated how that happened. So if you fly Delta enough, they will reward you for being a loyal customer. And you certainly rewarded me. Again, business class, $400. I keep on reiterating it, and I'm being redundant because it's really amazing. It's a phenomenal deal for $400. Anyway, looks like we are boarding. So let's do this. Yes. So I'm shortcut. All right, off to London. That's it. That's my hotel for the night. It's always the elongated walk when you're flying international. Kind of adds to the allure and the mystique of an international flight. Not only is the flight long, but the walk to the plane is long as well. The anticipation. Get on here, get a Bloody Mary. I pre-ordered the short rib, and then I'm gonna take another nap, and I'm gonna wake up, and people will be talking funny. I think I'm over here to the right. 9J?
Yes, 9J will be on the turn one.
Alright, so this is my hotel for the night. This is a bit more segregated than the other Delta One flight. The other Delta One flight kind of had us looking at other people, and this one, not so much. I didn't get a chance to go over the cabin on the other flight, so I'm going to go over it real quick. They give you a decent pillow, not just one of those flimsy paper towel pillows, but an actual decent pillow. The blankets are warm. I was sweating on the end of the flight because the blankets are really, really warm. Looks like they give you some socks. If you want to change out of your socks, they're going to give you some socks. And then some headphones. They're double pronged. They're double pronged so you can't steal them. Alright, so these are double pronged. They fit in here if you want to watch some TV. And then they give you a Toomey kit. I used to take these, but I don't take these anymore. In fact, I don't even use them. Let's see what's in here. If I can open this one-handed. Alright, what do we got? Okay, more socks. A sleeping mask. Hand sanitizer. Toothbrush. I don't do that the right way. So we got some hand sanitizer, a toothbrush, sleeping mask, some socks. What is this? 15% Toomey discount. Some earplugs. No, thank you. Ultra soft tissues. Some Keels, and then some mouthwash. Okay, I'm taking this. They've upgraded this a lot. I haven't looked at one of these probably in a year or two. I just usually discard it, and shame on me because things change, and this has changed as well. So this is a nice little kit. Alright, so a couple more features. I think the tray comes out right here. Alright, so you got your tray. This is where we're going to eat dinner. There we go. And this TV folds out. You have your remote right here. Alright, so remote. Then you have your seat controls right here. If you want to go back or forward. This is a lie flat bed, obviously. And then you have your plugs. Headphone, USB, and then multinational AC, and then a swivel light, so a light can swivel depending on your position here. So that's a better Delta One cabin than the other one. Just it's a bit more cozy. The other one I felt it was just more public. I didn't get the privacy. This one feels like it's more secluded, and you have more security, more privacy. I like that. All right, I'm gonna settle in, get a drink, and then we're off. We're off to London. So not only is the angle of this cube different, and not only is the TV swing out different, the adjustability is a lot different too. So these seats are a lot more adjustable than the other ones. This isn't as new of a plane, This plane is a bit older, but it still has a superior Delta One cabin. And
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome aboard Delta's flight number.
Alright, so this menu is more dynamic and more intensive than the one from LAX to JFK, and that makes sense. This is an international flight, and therefore it's longer, so there are more options. It has the same first couple pages. But on this one, you can see there for the meal, those starters. You can have poached shrimp, Caesar salad, or carrot soup. And then they do have different main course options, and I really like that. Many times airlines can be monotonous and very repetitive with their meals. Basically, they're pretty cookie cutter, and these have four different options from the flight I was just on, so that's nice. I chose the braised short rib, but the Parmesan and garlic and chicken meatballs look really good too, but since I had meatballs on the previous flight, I chose the short rib. And then I skipped dessert. And then there's breakfast in the morning. Alright, so one quick correction. I'm saying this now while I still have light inside the cabin. Apparently, we get all the starters. So, all of the starters come, not just one of three. I thought that we picked one of these three, and apparently we get all of them. So, there you go. More food. Alright, just settling in. And we're about 25 minutes into the flight. It's about a 6-hour flight from London. I guess we're going to land early. So, I'm going to get my meal, and then I'm going to get a cocktail. I'm going to take a cocktail, and I'm going to go to sleep. And wake up, and like I said, wake up where people are talking funny. So, alright, I'll check in when I get my meal. By the way, I really like this specific Delta One cabin. I don't fly Delta One a lot domestically. Typically, domestically, I fly first class. But this international Delta One is, as I said, it's different than the one from LAX to JFK, and I like it. It's just cozier. It's a little roomier. There's better technology. The seats are a lot more adjustable, a lot more functional, and I like this flip-out screen. It gets you up close and personal. So, let me give me a cocktail and settle in. So this is a proper meal. Here are all the starters. I articulated them before. You get the Caesar salad, you get the shrimp, and then you get a carrot soup. So here's the carrot soup, here's the shrimp, and then here's the Caesar salad, and then this is a Spanish Rioja wine. It's really, really good. I'd say it's kind of akin to a Pinot Noir. A little silky, some sweetness, but still has some tannins to it. It's pretty good. So this is a proper appetizer. This is just the appetizer, and the main course is coming shortly after. Alright, let's eat. I'm only 2 bites in with this shrimp cocktail. I'll shoot some iPhone footage as well with the flash on my camera. The shrimp cocktail is amazing. As good as restaurant quality. So good. I haven't even dug into anything else, but I had to chime in and let you know the shrimp cocktail. Perfect. Alright, so I'm back. The meal was great. The stars of the show, there was 1 star during the appetizers, and there was 1 star during the main course. The star of the appetizer, unequivocally, without a doubt, was the shrimp. The shrimp was fresh. It was on a bed of guacamole, avocado. It was between guacamole and avocado. It had some spice. Not enough spice to be guacamole, but it it was more spicy to be just bland avocado. Anyway, the shrimp was amazing. And then the star of the main course wasn't the short rib. The short rib was decent. A little dry, but really, really good for an aircraft meal. But the twice baked potato, delectable. So, I'm out. I'm going to bed. Wake up in 5 hours and we'll be in London. And then I'll tell you what we're doing there. Good night. So they just handed out one of these cards, and I didn't know what it was. And it's an arrival fast track to get through security faster. So it says you can breeze through security using lane number 3, but you need a card. And then here's the card right here. The back of the card. It says, as a valued Delta 1, Delta Diamond, and Delta Platinum member, we invite you to use the Immigration Fast Track arrivals lane at Terminal 3. It's clearly marked, etc., etc. So, we'll see how fast that is. Getting through Heathrow sometimes can be grueling. It can be a bottleneck sometimes, so I look forward to seeing what that looks like. The one thing I'm not going to do, but I'm going to also highlight, is this Revivals Lounge right here. It says Revivals Lounge. Enjoy access to the Virgin Atlantic Revivals Lounge upon arrival, located off the arrivals hall in Terminal 3. Offers made-to-order breakfast, shower facilities, and complimentary clothes pressing and more. So, if you are literally using business class for its intended purposes and you have a meeting today and it's important to look your best and feel your best, this is a really great option to indulge in to get you in tip-top shape. So we're going to try this fast track arrival, and maybe we'll try this Revivals Lounge when we have some more time. I want to make it to the hotel and get the trip started. So this is just ancillary to me. This really has no effect on me today, but maybe I could use something like that in the future, but I wanted to mention it. All right. Almost there. There it is, non-EU fast track.
What's that?
That's normally what I would be in. Let's check out this fast track.